Hi guys, welcome in, welcome back to the channel. I am super excited to be here with you guys as usual, bringing divine messages. So if they don't apply, y'all, let that shit fly. We're gonna hop right in today and get messages. So what's going on? I was hearing a song, and I know just what you want. It's like somebody knows what you want. They're going to put it in a song. They're going to say it. They're going This is definitely the season where people are not holding back. Yeah, I'm getting not holding back. I'm getting rough, rugged, and raw. You know, like it's time to heal. People want to be relieved, you know. If something is extreme, it's like, I don't want it. I don't got time for it or something. Yeah, if you're looking at your options, I see somebody looking at somebody single, somebody is relieved to be living a single life, to be resting, to be having, to be free from torment, okay? Or you could be tormented by having too many options here. Like, you could also be, somebody's obsessed, or somebody is obsessed with you, with your singledom, with your sexuality, with somebody is lusting, or okay, but the divine is here, so it's not technically a bad thing. I'm getting like let me see. I'm getting like somebody is willing to compete for your love, to compete for your attention, to compete for your, ooh, I heard body. So for you, period. Okay? Somebody is ready, willing, and able to compete for you, to fight for you, to go through something with or for you. It's given like you are so divine that others want to be a part of what's going on and celebrate with you as you receive this recognition, or you get celebrated for your accomplishments, for your reaching your goals, for making decisions that affected you in a very positive way. Okay, you was able to balance out this some negative positive energy that the divine is highlighting here. I'm seeing the word blueprints. So you could have been given a blueprint for something. Yeah, you healed it. Okay, you healed something. Okay. So is somebody, why am I getting so many of these same deck? Hold on. Yeah, you healed it. Balance. Family, legacy, finances, as being established, being settled, retired. Somebody just tired. Somebody is retiring. I keep getting that energy. For real, for real. Somebody is like, I'm done. I'm done trying to figure this out, trying to balance this out, trying to help this situation or something. What is this? We got justice over the devil. So you got justice over the devil because you took time and energy. You took the space. You balanced it out. You did the work. You learned. You studied. You listened to the divine. You worked on your your gifts, your abilities, your... I don't know, job, money, connecting with the right people, creating opportunities that... Okay, I'm definitely getting an underlying message of somebody here in your energy who is absolutely obsessed with you and wants to be with you in a way that is like not your typical connection or relationship. Somebody is relinquishing something, releasing it. That's what I'm saying. Letting something go to bring peace, to bring celebration, to bring victory to a circumstance. Somebody is no longer trying to control something. No longer wanting to argue, no longer wanting to break up, no longer wanting to make bad decisions, okay? Because the Lovers almost came out in reverse. Somebody's really trying hard to manifest an opportunity with you that is a very peaceful one. They want to come in the energy of peace, but they have a history of toxicity that you probably remember. And you got the hell out of Dodge on their asses. Period. I don't care what kind of charming proposals they thought they was going to influence you with. It didn't work. It didn't work. It doesn't work. It won't work. Something didn't work for somebody. I'm hearing that again. You can get it. You can get it. You can get it. You can get it. All right. So we have Virgo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo. You can get it. You can get it. You can get it. You can get it. We have fire sign energy. And I know just what you want. I told you. What did I tell you this was about? What did I say? Somebody wants to... It's like change and pour into... Somebody had to take time to change themselves and pour into themselves. So maybe you separated for a season, for a reason. Somebody is back. I heard back with a vengeance, goddamn. I heard back with a vengeance. Okay, maybe it was pride. Maybe it was their child. Because that's giving me the sun energy. Or maybe it was... your pride. So relationship changed because you were proud about something. Maybe you acted on ego. That's what I was, oh my goodness, I was reading so much about the I am, the ego. I'm too big for this. I'm too great for this. I'm too this for this, right? So there's something here about knowing your worth and balancing that out versus having this high expectation of others and not being willing and able to stand beside them at the level that somebody's at. Intuition. Let me try to hold on. Let me try to reiterate that in a better way, because I'm realizing that when I'm just picking up messages or getting things, I just try to flow through it. But if I'm not not explaining it, but if I'm not, okay, this is not, okay. So there could have been miscommunication in a situationship that caused pride to overpower something, okay? Because we did have the devil energy here with judgment, and then justice is on top of that. So this is given like, Some obsessive thoughts or obsessive compulsive behaviors could have been involved. Pride, again, intuition. Maybe you intuitively knew you were guided to grow. That's what I'm saying. I saw that earlier. A separation happened for for the betterment of both parties. For the relationship to change, you had to grow. You had to pour into your self-love. You had to learn how to follow your intuition, or this is something that you're on a path to do. And so if you're constantly in your mind going back to your relationship or back to a connection, or something is coming back around full circle here, yeah, rebirth. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did I say Gemini with the lovers? We got Gemini, Cancer, sorry. Gemini, what am I saying? What's happening right now? Hold on. Gemini, Cancer. Cancer just popped in on rebirth, which is definitely giving water energy, but that's Scorpio energy for me. So self-love, I'm getting life path 7, life path 1, okay, life path 2, life path 4. We got 777 on the board. We got 666 on the board. Definitely 555 is here as well. So major changes, major self-love, healing, pouring into yourself type of energy, you know, following your intuition, and also major awakening energy, being spiritually in tune, inclined, connected, listening, right? Evolved. On the back of the deck, we have health with the number 8 and the number 1 with surrender. 10. So it's like you had to get your thing together, or they had to get their ish together. Somebody had to get their ish together, okay? All right. I'm picking up this deck to pull cards, and I see relationship harmony. Angels are opening the hearts of everybody so that arguments and conflicts are being resolved. Let me just get 3 of these, please. So let's see. I'm getting a quote from the psychic Sylvia. She said, no other relationship on this earth will ever offer as much potential, as much security, comfort, and peace of mind as your relationship with yourself. She said, learn to love your own energy, your own company, like being with yourself. And then other people around you are bound to follow that love of self, right? And after all, she said, nobody wants to miss out on a good time. So what I'm getting from that is like, somebody didn't want to miss out on a good time, and maybe neither did you. And so you took advantage of that opportunity. You had a good time, and that's what it was worth. Clairvoyance. You have the vision to see clearly. And Archangel Raziel is helping you with your spiritual sight to fully awaken you so you can see the heavenly love that comes towards you, okay? So you're getting clear vision, maybe able to see the children better, or your inner child. And then courage is here. Archangel Michael, Archangel Ariel. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. And then courage, Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. On the back of the deck, we have counselor, you're teaching others. So yeah, I think this was a situation where you had to grow, evolve, change, grow up, pour into yourself. You had to love yourself, you had to find affirmations. I mean, maybe you called a hotline, goddamn. I'm getting a domestic violence hotline, okay? I'm getting or a violence line, or like a therapeutic hotline, something you had to call. I'm also getting these children are dependent on you to provide a safe space for them. So how fair is it for a child who didn't ask to be here, right? Not technically in a spiritual sense, but in a literal physical sense. They didn't ask to be born, right? Spiritually, we know they did, though. But physically, they didn't ask to be here. And so it is the adult, the parent, the mother, the father. Okay, mommy and daddy issues are coming up right now, because I'm hearing like it's the parent's responsibility to create a safe haven for the child. Are you doing this? If you're not doing this, then it's going to fall on you when that life review comes around and the divine is looking like, okay, you were blessed with this beautiful what is it called, innocent creature. You know, it's your responsibility to nurture them, grow them, teach them. You know, did you create a safe space for them? What did that look like? So a message about children are coming up here. Were you able to raise them in an energy of value, dignity, respect, and honesty, and a home where these characteristics or qualities exist? What qualities are important to you as you nurture these children who are from God? Angels brought them to you, blessings, gifts, right? And remember, whatever situationship you accept, you're saying, like, for example, if you're a single parent and you're accepting someone who is toxic, right? They create toxic environments around children. Then you're saying essentially that it's okay. That's okay, right? You're declaring it without even words by accepting and allowing it. This is coming up again. Okay, this is bringing me back. It's triggering so many things, because for me, remembering my childhood. So something about speaking to your inner child, and any child that you encounter or you're dealing with, if there's any guilt, release it. And if you can change anything about the environment you foster around children, then you're being given an opportunity to do that. Okay, have courage and use your God-given vision to see clearly what is actually happening in the environment where you control, if you have young children. Okay, if this was your toxic ass parents, like I picked up earlier, because I'm getting toxic mama and daddy stuff, okay, then release them, forgive them, and understand that I know it's not easy, but the more you pour into yourself, you realize that only you are able to give yourself the love, care, and attention that you need spiritually, emotionally, mentally, right? So it's giving, you're finding a balance in relationships as an adult, or maybe this is young people growing into adulthood. I'm not sure. I'm picking up on multiple different energies. So however this resonates with you, just know that if you're the innocent child in this, the lesson might be self-love and learning how to pour into yourself and not expecting others to give to you something that you could provide for yourself. And the divine is supporting you in this, right? If you're the toxic, if you're the child that experienced toxic parents, that's the same message. But if you're the adult that is fostering toxic environments for a child or these children to have to survive in, because it becomes a situation of survival. They don't typically thrive in toxic environments, right? Then you're being guided to look at this, think about it, ask yourself the questions of whether or not this is you, what you're doing, what it looks like. You know what I mean? Like, are you creating an environment where they could feel good about themselves every day? Where they could be, is it conducive of strength or weakness? Is it conducive of, stability or instability? Are they being educated or encouraged to learn or think for themselves, right? Independent? Are they seeing examples of self-love and self-worth, positive, influential examples, not just, I don't want to say typical, stereotypical shit, but like, I notice parents in public, like, they keep shoving a tablet or a cell phone in the child's face, and while that is helpful to keep them busy, all the studies show, right? All the examples that we know show that if they have too much of that, right, it stunts their growth in other areas. I'm not here to lecture anybody about how they parent. Matter of fact, you're doing a great job if you are a parent, because you're doing the best that you knew or know what to do. But I'm getting a message from the divine that people are being guided towards something different right now as it pertains to this, okay? So these are all the messages I have here for you guys. I love you. God bless you. I hope this helped. I hope I didn't, like, trigger anything in anybody in a negative way. But if I did, please consider that it may not have been a message for you, or it may have been meant to have you think about something, differently, okay? I'm not here to trigger anybody in a negative way, but I am here to empower you towards the best version of yourself. And when it comes to children or animals, these are God's creation, God's creatures, God's innocent until they do something wrong to be punished for, and then God is our only judges, right? So God bless you guys. I love you guys. And until the next video, peace out.